I have traveled north, folks, and we are in the lands of Oshkosh. The spot I'm fishing is the confluence between this big creek right here and the Fox River. Unfortunately, there's a big pile of whatever that is right there, so we might get tangled in that, but I'm hoping to catch a gato fish gigante here. All right, let's launch one out into the creek. I think it's probably a couple feet out there. Hopefully, we'll get a bait fish, and that will get us a big fish. All right, we're gonna toss a bit of a worm out under a bobber. We need some bait, and I don't have any suckers or any bluegills right now, so hopefully near those lily pads I will actually get some bait. All right, we got a fish on the big line out in the river. I think it's pretty small considering that the shakes are pretty small, but I'll take a fish. That is definitely a fish. I think it is. There's a fish. It's probably a small drum. It's always usually the first fish I catch around on these rivers. Struggling hard. It is a drum. It's not a small one though. I'll wait for a smaller one to use as bait, but a freshwater drum. It's shallow hooked. But hey, first fish of the day, freshwater drum. Half a pound dinky drum. Not much to write home about. See ya, drum. Let's get this out there and hopefully we can get something much bigger and much more glorious. You know, my last trip out to Oshkosh, I didn't really catch much else except for a couple of smallies. So I'm really hoping this time I can catch a really, really big fish. But you know, the last time I was fishing here, I wasn't really much into night fishing, so wasn't really gonna catch too many big catfish. But this time is different. This time is different. As long as it doesn't storm, we'll stay here after dark. Looks like I finally got one. Is it one I want? Is it a bass? It is. What is that? Oh, it's a yellow perch. Tiny yellow perch. That will be great gato fish bait. Yellow perch. All right, we're gonna get this yellow perch way out there, as far as we can. That looks good. Hopefully, a big catfish picks him up. I got something else. It's very small. All these fish on the Fox are very small. Is that a, oh yeah, smallmouth bass. Can't use that for bait though, smallie. Tiny smallmouth, be great bait fish, but I can't use it. See ya, bass. All right, let's try that again. Hopefully, we'll get something bigger. Because that size of fish is just great bait fish, but even though great bait fish, I can't use it. Oh, that went under, and I feel another tug. Is that another smallie? No, it's oh, there's a lot of yellow perch here actually. And that will make another great bait. Yellow perch. Any last words, Mr. Perch? Viva la resistance! Okay. All right, well, let's get this guy out there. Hungry. Very, very hungry for a big catfish. So we're gonna get this guy out there and hopefully it catches as a monster. It doesn't have to be very far out there or very deep. They do come pretty close at night. All the bait fish are by that branch. I think I got another one. Oh man, this is a really small perch. There's a lot of yellow perch here. Yellow perch on the Fox. On fire, my friends, on fire. Bobber totally disappeared this time. This one is, oh, did I get it stuck? No, but there's something on it. Oh, it's not a perch. It is a rock bass. That's also really good bait. Rock bass. Fill it up on the bait box. It's getting to sunset, and I might have chosen a bad day to do this at Oshkosh because it just got like 20 degrees cooler today than usual. So fish generally are not a huge fan of like sudden change in temperature like this. But since I'm here anyways, and I came up for a conference, might as well take the chance, right? Oh yes, almost nightfall, and we get a hit on the cut bait. Just threw it out a few minutes ago, and I'm really glad I threw it out. Listen to that drag, my friends. Listen to that drag. I like it when it drags like that. It's probably a channel, which is not really what I'm after. But you know what? After catching nothing all day, I'll take a channel because truthfully, it's still better than nothing. I want a giant flathead. Yes. This one feels like a fish turtle, but I know it's not a turtle because turtles don't really take that much drag. And this thing was fighting hard, but it does feel like a lot heavier than it first was. I thought it was just one of those small things, small suckers, but it feels like this one has some weight to it. It's like, it's not stuck on the bottom, it's just refusing to. Okay, I think it was just stuck on something actually, now that I look at it. It doesn't feel that big anymore. I was like, dang, this one feels a lot bigger than I thought. But yeah, it was just stuck on something a little bit. Or like just trying to get myself tangled in the rocks. It wasn't really stuck, but oh yeah, here we go. That feels good. Is this a channel or a flathead? I think it's a channel by the way it was darting, but it's hard to tell. I'm gonna try to bring him over by the grass over here, keep him away from the log. Keep him away from the log. It's a good size. It's a good size. I don't think it's massive, but it is a good size. And it did bite on the cut bait, so I'm guessing it's a channel, but I've had plenty of flats bite on the cut bait before. So I'm not sure. Okay. It's definitely the wrong pole for this one to hit on. And it does not want to give up. I think it's a channel. I think I saw its tail. It's gray, which means it's a channel. Going for a flathead, remember, but yep, that's a channel. It's not a bad channel though. It's decently large. I can't just pull because it's 20-pound braid and not 50-pound braid. But yeah, not bad. We're gonna have to pull them this way. It's probably like a 10-pounder. Biggest of, fairly decent size for the fox. I mean, it's not like a 30-pound flat, of course, but I'll take a 10-pound channel. There we go. There it is. It's a fat one. Fat channel catfish. Or is that a flat? No, it's a channel. I was like, oh, it's probably more than 10. I'll weigh it. Probably like 12, maybe 10 or 12 pounds. Ain't so bad. I'm just gonna let it run a little bit, I guess. So I just let it run a little bit more. Let's see if I can, okay. All right, this is harder to bring in than I thought. I don't want it in super shallow water because then I can't use the net. But yeah, Fox River channel. That's a nice one. All right, channel guttlefish. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. Not too bad. 11.2 pounds. Fox River channel guttlefish. Hopefully we get a bigger one tonight. Big fat channel from the Fox River, but not the target catfish species, although a very, very nice fish indeed from the Fox. So yeah, definitely gonna let him go and hopefully he grows bigger and visits us come next year. There he goes, channel guttlefish. Like we're fishing with a light overhead, makes it a little bit more visible, but either way, toss this back out. Good way to start the night, 11-pound channel catfish. Look at that, it's so stretched. I think it's another channel. That's definitely a fish on there, of course. I need to loosen the drag, otherwise it might actually, yeah. There's a lot of channels here actually. Decent amount of channels. No flats though. At least not one I see. I have like 2 live baits out, but the cut one's the one getting taken, which is somewhat disappointing for me because I'm really here like on the Fox after the flatheads. Could be a small flat, I guess. But I think it's a channel by the way it's fighting. Usually when a flat hits, it doesn't go insane. When a channel hits, it goes like bonkers like it just did. I'm also running out of battery. I think I have one more, which is fine. But won't be able to last too much longer. Oh, there it is. This is probably another channel. A lot of wind tonight. I don't know if maybe that's affecting the flatheads. Who knows? Who knows? Fish are weird. Fish are indeed weird. I got plenty of drag here. Just gotta drag this guy in and see what he is. Yeah, I think it's a channel. Saw a little bit come up. Yep, that's a channel. I think it's a little smaller than the one last time though. Probably like Only like 6 or 7 pounds. I was hoping that one of the other things hit too, but I think it was just this channel catfish, probably like 6, 7 pounds. And yeah, might just have something here. Might just have something. A lot of channels here. Channel catfish galore here, definitely. And definitely gonna have fun time tonight if this is it. Probably like less than 10 this time around. At like 8, 6, 7 or 8 pounds. Not too bad. I'll take it. I will take it. All right, there we go. Channel catfish. Let's see if I can just bring them up. Oh, nope. Yep. There we go. Channel catfish. He dropped in too shallow water. I did pick him up though. Maybe like 8 pounds or so. Not bad. Channel catfish. I will take it. Another one. See ya, catfish. And it flops, but it recovers and it will go off. See ya, catfish. All right. Let's toss the bait back out. I think the confluence area is very, very key. A lot of fish come into the creek to feed, it looks like. Still looking for that giant flathead, but I got 2 decent sized channels and yeah, hopefully we get more fish soon. I think I got something on the live bait. I'm excited that it's a live bait and actually has something. Oh, I definitely need to loosen the drag on this one because live bait has something could equal gigantic fish that I've been waiting for all my life. Okay, maybe not all my life, but like at least for a couple of years, right? And this is biting like a flat. So I think I just saw like a muskrat there, but that's not what's on this pole. I need to I need to really lead it this way so it misses the snags, because I don't want to have to go back in the fox to get it. I don't know how deep it is there. Probably not very deep, but deep enough to piss me off. Yeah, it's not fighting like a channel. It's actually kind of fighting like a turtle, but I'm pretty sure it's a fish. Yep, that's a fish. Nope, get away from that branch. Get away from that branch. I need you, fish. Is that a channel? Oh, it's another channel rat. Probably like 10 pounds or so. I thought it was a flat. It's probably, actually it's a little bigger than that. This one's pretty big. This one is really, really big actually. It's not a flathead though, and it's probably like 15, 16 pounds. This one is pretty nice, I have to say. But I was really, really hoping for a flathead. Channel catfish. This one felt like a flathead, definitely, but it's just a really, really big channel. Stacking up the channel catfish scores tonight. This one looks like it's about 15 or so, maybe even bigger. But yeah, bigger channel is just still a channel, you know? It's not a flathead. But I will say, the bigger the fish are, the more likely they are to eat live bait. So it doesn't actually matter if it's a channel or a flathead. It ate some live bait. I don't think it's 20, because I think I have caught channels that are bigger than this, but this is one of the bigger ones for sure. Fox River has plenty of good channel catfish. Channel guttlefish. Stop it. Got a bigger one. 13 pounds. Channel catfish. Biggest one of the night so far, but not the flathead I wanted. 13-pound channel catfish. Not a 20 pounder, but at least I got a 13. That's not too bad. 3 catfish tonight, but just not the species I'm looking for. But another big channel, like 2 10-pound pluses and 1 like 8 or 9 pounder. There it goes. See ya, catfish. See ya. That was one of the better fishing sessions at Oshkosh. I'm a little disappointed that I didn't get a flathead, but 3 big channels a night, that's not too bad. I had to leave it around 10:30 because the storm was actually rolling in. Otherwise, I would have actually stayed longer. But yeah, that was basically the confluence between the creek and the river, And next time, I'm actually going to go fish over at Rainbow Park. I only get to Oshkosh like once a year because it is kind of far, but maybe I'll take like a 2-3 day vacation up there next year. Hope you enjoyed this. Feel free to ask me any questions, like and subscribe, hit that bell notifications button, and I will see you guys on the next fishing adventure.